Kid. Now Nowitzki. It's to Van Exel from downtown. And it's Rice with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Francis. Thomas is screen on Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Francis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Thomas. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Kidd.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Now the Rockets with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Rudy Tomjanovich. The first player he brought up was Grant Hill and the challenges he presents. Coach told me Grant does everything in the small forward position. Shoots, passes, drives. He's the glue to their offense. He went on to say Hill is also the smartest guy out there. So he's like a second coach on the floor. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Nowitzki using that size to help him squeeze that offensive board right off the glass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Francis. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nowitzki is screen. It's Nowitzki on the wing. 5 to shoot. At number 3, he's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
They set the pick with the drive. Here's Catchings, guarded by Bradley. Now here's Mobley. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. The Rockets with another miss.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And the basket by Van Exel.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Here's Francis. And he banks in the layup. Francis has got his second basket of the night.
Nice little dribble move by Francis. Confused the defense and created space for himself in the process.
Outside Kidd. Picked him clean. And they're moving it up. Here's Rice. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bradley is screen on Mobley. Van Exel passes to Bradley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Francis. Floats one up. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 5 now.
Beautiful touch on the floater.
Van Exel with it. Pass to Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Van Exel. Just 3 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. Mobley the pass to Francis. Inside, Catchings, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And that one misses.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston in the lead. Here's Francis. Lets it go with a three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here is Kidd. The lob to Bradley. A great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's the drive. Kidd with the steal. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three, and the three ball is good.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Pass to Rice. Mobley outside. Here's Francis. Mobley a screen on Kidd. Shoots the three. The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas leading by 4 to the inside. A steal. Mobley outside. Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Here's Francis to the middle. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Hill. Takes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Inside Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Francis. Outside Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. They need this. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Harrington. It's Jefferson high post. Thomas against Grant. Jefferson gets to Harrington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kidd. It's rebounded by Houston. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Daniels is checked in for the Mavericks. Height comes in for Kidd. Catchings passes to Francis. Out to Taylor. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. The rebound by Grant. And so Knight will bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 4. Outside Daniel. Jefferson on top. Grant on the wing. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Jefferson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Can be a screen on Mobley. Daniels passes to King. That one falls.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Mobley. No good from outside. The Mavericks shooting an impressive 60% early. Now Knight. No scoring in this one. Camby dishes to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Good. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Morris. Pass to Taylor. Shoots over Grant. Another miss by Houston. Mavericks leading by 8. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Grant, and Barton subbed in for Daniels. Rockets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Morris passes to Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Norris. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Nakbar. And slam dunk by Camby.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects that.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Norris, the pass to Taylor. Camby with the block.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Norris. To the paint. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Pass to Norris. Here's Hawkins. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here is Daniels. To Nowitzki. To Daniels. And here's Camby. Daniels finds Nowitzki. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now Hawkins. Down low, here's Nakbar, and that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so it's Dallas with the Rockets making the shot. Jefferson kicks to Nowitzki. Count it. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
And that's exactly who you want taking the shot in these situations. Nowitzki excels at scoring under any kind of pressure.
Pass to Nakbar. Here is Hawkins. Here's Nakbar. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Camby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki, the pass to Daniels. Out Grant. Outside Jefferson. Back to Grant. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Daniels. They get it back. Here's Camby. Ejected by Taylor.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Houston moving the ball around. Hawkins against Jefferson. Hawkins passes to Taylor. Hawkins kicks to Morris. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Nowitzki draws the double. Pass to Campbell. And it's Grant in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Campbell. Outside Jefferson. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Pocket 2. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Francis. Now here's Taylor. They could use a bucket. Here's Francis. Over Jefferson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Mavericks leading by 10. Camby sets the screen for Kidd. Fires the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Norris. Now Taylor. Here's Norris. Three-pointer on the way. Mavericks with the rebound. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Nowitzki. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Francis passes to Norris. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Taylor. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Taylor's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kidd passes to Nowitzki. Over Rice. Dallas, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the paint, here's Taylor, and Jefferson sends it back.
Great effort on defense there, denying them down low.
And the Rockets making a change here. Catchings is checked in. Van Exel's checked in for Dallas. Here's Norris. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. It's rebounded by Camby. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Jefferson. Now here's Van Exel. Not a lot of room. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant Hill. He's checked in for Dallas. And Camby, no good on that one.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate, Camby, gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end. The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from behind the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
The Mavericks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And the first one at the line is good.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Mobley, he's checked in for Houston. The Mavericks also with a sub. Bradley's checked in for Marcus Camby. Nowitzki hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Francis. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from catching.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And how's that form of the killer crossover? It's a thing of beauty.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Van Exel no good on the free throw.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending him.
Outside Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Mobley. Thomas, a screen on Van Exel. And then Thomas with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Kidd. Now here's Nowitzki. Thomas covering. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I like that confidence and power on display by Nowitzki there. Even when the defense is bumping him and making it tough, he stays right with it.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Rockets trail by 11. And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Catchings passes to Mobley. To the inside. And the rejection by Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Off the inbound. And they recover it. Norris can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 11. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Mobley. He has 5.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Van Exel no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Norris, the pass to Catchings, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Norris. Mobley outside. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Kidd. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Floats it up for Grant. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Catchings. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. You look at the Rockets. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
Here's Norris. The Mavericks making the shot. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. Up it goes, and the Dallas Leaders get back down to 11. Big bucket there from Thomas.
Look, the most dangerous guy in the pick and roll is the guy setting the pick. He can do anything in that action.
Now here is Hill. Here's Kidd. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Kidd's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
Thomas finds Mobley. Thomas, a screen on Van Exel. Back to Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Van Exel with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Free throw good from Van Exel. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Catchings. Mobley right side. Spins. Here's Catchings. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Rice.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Now here's Kidd. He has 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Van Exel. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Norris. Here's Rice. Here's Mobley. No good on the 3. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Francis. To the middle. Here's Catchings. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Van Exel. Inside. Pass to Thomas. Nowitzki with the steal. And here is Van Exel. Covered by Mobley. And Bradley gets it to go.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Francis passes to Rice. Mobley against Van Exel. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Francis.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Thomas. Nowitzki, no good. The Rocket shooting, not great. 40% for the game. Here's Catchings. Looking to get it going. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stripped it away. Down low, here's Francis, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Steve Francis. One shot.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his team.
Now, here's Van Exel. 10 points for him. Nowitzki with the screen on Mobley. And the basket by Van Exel.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Here's Francis. He's got 9. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Van Exel. 13 points in the game. Good D by Mobley. Rockets trailed by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint, and Thomas with the stuff.
You know, it's good seeing Francis concentrate on moving the ball. We all know he can score, but it's good to see him pass the rock, too.
Van Exel with it. Down low.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Francis' shot is off. Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Kidd. The three. Good on the triple. Kidd's got 8 points.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Pass to Mobley for the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. And here is Van Exel. He's got 13. Now here's Nowitzki.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting 2.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mobley the pass to Francis. Five on the clock. To the left side wing. And stolen by Nowitzki. Outside Kidd. Nowitzki right side. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
And here's a timeout now from
Timeout.
Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Francis. 9 points in the game so far. Mobley outside. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Van Exel. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Now Van Exel. He's got 13. Nowitzki. And staying with the play, Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 22.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Here's Rice. Now here's Mobley. He has 5. Pass to Francis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so he'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Outside Bradley. Kidd passes to Nowitzki. And here is Van Exel. Misses the 3.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Francis. He's got 9. Back to Mobley. Pass to Catching. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside Kidd, and Nowitzki has it in the corner. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Buries the long-range jumper. Kidd's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Bradley. Grant comes in for Grant Hill, and Jefferson subbed in for Van Exel. Mobley the pass to Norris. Out to the wing. There's the pick. Fires for 3. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 8 points.
For Mobley, 3-point shooting is a specialty.
Dallas leading by 17. Outside Kidd. Nowitzki inside. He's got 22. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Catchings. Now here's Thomas. Here's Norris. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Catchings. Boom, he jams it straight down.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Nowitzki outside over Rice. Mobley with the rebound. It's trailed by 15. Pass to Norris. Out to the right wing. Thomas a screen on Nowitzki. Stolen by Grant. Nowitzki outside. Now Camby covered by Mobley. Shoots. Camby good. 8 points for him. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Nowitzki. Mobley with the block.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
And the turnover again by Houston. A different look for Dallas. Harrington's checked in, and Knight subbed in for Kidd. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Right side Jefferson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Knight looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. Over Norris. Dallas again missing. Nuggets trail by 17. Morris outside. Here's Mobley. Houston moving the ball around. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Taylor inside. Can be covering. Taylor dishes to Mobley. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 17. Harrington with it. Still scoreless. And slam dunk by Camby.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it's Houston with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Mobley outside. Trying to end the drought, and it's blocked.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Harrington, the pass tonight. 24 seconds left in the third. Jefferson's shot is off.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Norris. Pass to Taylor. Camby with the block. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Outside Knight. Pass to Nowitzki. Right side Jefferson. Stolen away. Here's Francis. Here's Nockbar. Here's Francis. To the middle. Here's Taylor. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Knight kicks to Nowitzki. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Francis. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby. Camby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dallas leading by 17. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Nowitzki outside. Over Nakbar. And he gets it back. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Norris after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Pass to Francis. Here's the 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Nowitzki. Knight dishes to Grant. Back to Knight. Nowitzki a screen. Knight into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Francis. Pass to Norris. And some nice passing there by Houston. Another miss by Houston.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Francis. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morris outside. Pass to Norris. Here's Nakbar. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Nowitzki sets a screen for Knight. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Norris. Here's Francis. Got a piece of it. Camby with the steal. And they're on the break. And here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flopping. I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the f*** out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous, loud booze for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Taylor. Here's Knockbar. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. Francis' shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Nowitzki kicks to Knight. Back to Nowitzki. Out to Knight. Fires from deep. Knockbar grabs the rebound. And for Houston, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Up top, Morris. It's stolen by Jefferson. Knight in the corner. Pass to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots. Again, the Mavericks score. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Francis. To the wing on the left. Taylor against Nowitzki. Pass to Norris. Here's Knockbar. To stop the run. Mavericks with the rebound. Grant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Knight. And here is Nowitzki. Over Taylor. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Knight. Nowitzki's got 30.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Francis. It's stolen by Jefferson. Out tonight. Pass to Campbell. Takes it off the glass. Campbell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Francis. Morris with a screen on Jefferson. The Rockets again can't hit.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Outside Knight. Intercepted. Here's Knockbar. Down low. Pass to Norris. 5 to shoot. Here's Francis. The Rockets with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to Knockbaum. Here's Norris. He's guarded by Knight. Norris, the pass to Francis. Over Jefferson. Francis' shot is off. And the Mavericks with possession. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. Knight passes to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Houston.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Here's Francis. Right side, Taylor. Pass to Norris. Buries the long-range jumper.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Dallas.
Knight with it. Now here's Nowitzki. Left side, Jefferson. Francis grabs the board. Houston's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Taylor.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Taylor. 2 shots. 2.
Free throw good, Taylor. A different look for Dallas. Martin's checked in for Nowitzki, and Daniels subbed in for Knight. And Taylor drops them both. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Camby.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Houston. Outside Thomas. Out to the right wing. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the shot clock. Taylor kicks to Rice over Jefferson. Rice, no good. Outside Daniel. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll order that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane over stadiums. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a